So if you do that kind of palimpsest of layering, you will find there's a lot of significant sites there, the pink area. I did this in 2003, 5, with students from Japan, some volunteers in Melaka. You still keep the infantry. This is the first infantry, comprehensive tutorial Melaka. And we asked the same questions that we did with Melaka, in fact, using the butterfly diagram, whether it's significant or not significant to everybody. We walk all streets, and we find out that actually this is everywhere, while the designated UNESCO World Heritage Core and buffer zone is not compatible with that. This is the reality. This is the one who are imposed by the expert who put up the dossier. The team by Yaya Ahmad and his friends. And then before that is Johannes and his friends. Well, they are experts. And then approved by the state. And the state made it official. So this is the buffer zone. And this is the historic core. Outside that is not important. You have to protect this. You can do some changes here. You can do whatever you like. And this has become law. Formal regulations. And until we change that law, it's impossible to protect all these things. Sentra Pantai, Bunga Raya Pantai, that's why it's all gone. Kampung Portugis, it's all gone. Why? Because according to legal aspect, the investor done nothing wrong. And if the state intended to happen, they can sue the government. So the only way is to change the law, to change the master plan, the management plan of the city, officially. So we need to work together with the politicians, with the MPs. Yes. So we did this. So I will not explain a lot about this, but we try to do the same thing, but it's more intensive than 2005 project. Because that time is analog era. Everything has to be done by hand, photograph, stick one by one. So you keep that document done, that is very important. There's no time to digitize that. Now is a digital age. We have all the tools. We have very good support from Raza. We're expert. We use GPS, we use all the GIS and so on. We use drones. But we still have to walk every street, working together with volunteers to speak with everyone. Just to put into the category of everything. So we don't put, say, only the iconic buildings. We also interested in residential, commercial, eatery, cemetery, school, abandoned even, Tekan, car park, education, field, hall, temple, whatever, even no data. And then we put colors. Just simply say, very significant, category A. Is there significance beyond Melaka? It could be national or international significance because of the narrative. Site that is significant for Melaka, which is a community local or like national significant, and the less significant but still significant for the local community. So we have red, we have yellow, and we have green. Next. So we have all these colors. This will be made public in a certain point of time after the finish of this project. Public should be the advocate. Public should be able to contribute more and also to be able to correct mistakes. In this flat world, information is the key to democracy. So you can manipulate politics, you can manipulate politics if you make the information secret. And according to e-commerce principles, we're saying that information has to be free because this information is belong to the people. So the people is the right owner of the information and the data. So yes, next. So you have this all category A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. So you see more in detail which one is A, and you want to know why this is important, just click this. And you have the story, you have the pictures, you have the report, the video clips. And of course it can be changed to green or yellow. Or the yellow can be upgraded to pink. It's very dynamic. Why? Because history is a dynamic one. It's not belong to just one person. The more that we know, the more precise that we are able to determine the significance of this. And urban planning, management of conservation area, has to have based on these assumptions. That the database is open, that the database is very fluid. Next. And then to evaluation significance, this butterfly model is just very simple one. We just look into the past, the present, and the future from two sides, emotional and rational. Emotional past is memory. Rational past is history. They are two different things, memory and history. History is based on fact, on literature, on reading on stories. Emotional memory is based on the oral history. You talk to people, you remember. And it can fade, fade away. It can be recorded in different forms, indirect forms, rituals, for example, or practice. Or say, well, this is a haunted site. Right? So there is a way people to keep the intangible memory. Present. You ask people around, how is the condition? This condition is ruined, condition is horrible, means that people doesn't like it anymore. There's no economic relevance. From emotional side, whether they still have love or not. People still love it or not. Although it's crumbling, but people still love it. People still pay some attention to it. So you can see the scale of present and future, whether it can be happiness, whether it's given universal value. And then you can put the value 0 here, 5 there, and it's like the spider-gram. So if the spider butterfly is full-fledged, it's healthy, because butterfly means that site is very, very important. And it's 10, 20, 100, 1,000 people agree on that shape, then it must be a very valuable place to be defended. Right? So we can have this electronically, openly, using the internet. So people can participate, take ownership. I want to reduce this weight, I want to add this weight. It's like the Wikipedia. Yeah, you can put your opinion, but somebody else will edit that. So you can put the butterfly wiki for every site in Melaka. And not just Melaka, in Kuala Lumpur, in Palinkjaya, in Johor Bahru, whatever cities. You can use the same methods. So you can have a more democratic planning process. Next. So the idea is really to make this mapping official. So all this electronic mapping will be put in the digital format and printed format in the official report. So the next step of MIF, Melaka Impact Project, actually to formalize this from the present situation, recent past, historical past, distant past, historical years. Put color coding, put all the facts, all the evidence on the ground, all the public opinions, then give it to the government, to the state. And the state should approve this as a basis for drawing the future planning and development. So if you have the colorful map of the future of Melaka superimposed with the sensitive map of the sensitive sites here, then immediately you can see conflict before something happens. So you can trigger a democratic process for conversations between developers, between states, between the local communities. And then you can reach an agreement, hopefully, through democratic process. Then you can do something, stop the project, or tweak the project, change the design, or forget about the project, whatever. There's a mechanism, legal mechanism that can be triggered by this. So this thing is called HUL, Historic Urban Landscape. And Historic Urban Landscape is recommended by UNESCO to all the state member countries to be implemented in the area that has World Heritage Site. So Melaka actually is tied up by these rules because we have UNESCO World Heritage Site. The state is submitted that site, Melaka, 29. So, no choice, Melaka has to have HUL. Otherwise, it's breach the rules. And then, the master plan, if there is a conflict, there is a impact assessment. We already have environmental impact assessment. For example, if you want to build a cement factory, or you want to build a nuclear power plant, you must do environmental assessment, right? Why can't we do the same for nature, for environment, for culture? Because in UNESCO listing, you have nature and culture, and all two in one. You cannot separate these one. So if we have environmental impact assessment as mandatory rules, why can't we also ask the heritage impact assessment is also mandatory for all sites, based on the comprehensive mapping, based on the scientific way of doing investigation. Next. Okay, so this is referring to the landscape. Adopted 10 November 2011, the UNESCO General Conference. Recommendations seek to increase the sustainability of planning and design interventions by taking into account the existing built environment, intangible heritage, cultural diversity, socio-economic and environmental factors, along with local community values. It's comprehensive, top-down and bottom-up, democratic. Next. How it should be done? To undertake comprehensive survey and mapping of the city natural, cultural, and human resources. To reach consensus using participatory planning and stakeholder consultation. What values to protect for transmission, for generation, and to determine the attributes that carry these values. So it's about how we think. So that's why MIF project made the moving exhibitions. So I asked them to do this in Gajah. You do this in Kankera. You do this in Kampung Bugis. Just in a kind of exercise of a town hall meeting. So you open all this data to public, in physical public, do a dialogue engagement to make the mapping more perfect. And then to assess vulnerability of these attributes to socio-economic stresses and impact of climate change. To integrate urban heritage values and vulnerability status into a wider framework of city development. So it's not anti-development. We are pro-development, but careful development, responsible development. So it is not stopping someone who wants to invest the land and redevelop the land into a shopping mall. Fine. But how to develop that shopping mall? Ask the professional. You know, professional architect, planner, there's many alternatives of different types of design. But before you can do that, you must have a map that shows the sensitivity of the case. And then to prioritize action for conservation and development, to establish the appropriate partnerships and local management frameworks to each of the identified projects for conservation and development, as well to develop mechanisms for the coordination of various activities between different actors, the public and private. So it's called for a democratic process, for a common platform, middle platform, not top down, not just bottom up. Next. How to do this? Very simple, just go to very easy. Next. So, how to keep the real Melaka as real and not fake Melaka for the next 100 years or more? I think we need to have a good urban management plan. First, we must have an empowered community. Community that understand which is right, which is wrong, which is fake, which is true. And you have to be empowered, meaning that you care, and you have the power to understand the knowledge, the sources, to get the news, to get the story. And then we must have a sustainable environment, robust infrastructure, cultural authenticity, economic viability, social, cultural, physical continuity. This is the job of the government, to ensure that this happens. We need to speak to the state councils, to the prime ministers, to whoever who run this country, to ensure this. And the fundamental prerequisite of this is ethics. If you don't have ethics anymore, it's just for money. And then you make everything halal, even make alcohol halal. Right? There's a problem with ethics. You must have a consensus. You can't just impose whatever you like to someone else. Consensus, democracy. You have to be transparent. We need whistleblowers. We need control. Because people basically cannot be trusted. This is the anti-corruption thing. You need accountabilities. No corruption. And number 5, you need empathy. If you don't have this empathy, this fundamental prerequisites, then we just forget about all things for 100 years from now. So I guess what's happening now is because of the erosions of this value. Not just in Melaka, but in all over the world. The conservation is facing challenging tasks because there is loss of ethics, there's lack of consensus, there's lack of transparency, there's lack of accountability, and lack of ethics. And this has become a responsibility of every one of us here to our children. If we cannot trust in the institutions of the government, the only change that can be made actually in the house with our own children. And that is close into your own neighborhood, among your circle of friends. And then the bigger community you see. So 3 words that I think is very important. 1 is really a commitment to do this. 2nd is empowerment. And then make it a movement. So for me, Melaka Impact Project is not just a project. It should become a movement. A movement to bring everybody to come together for a good cause. To save this heritage, save the prostitute and bring her home and make her a proper woman. If something keep her a prostitute, destroy that things that make her a prostitute. That is commitment. If not, you will lose your house, you will lose your family, you will lose your own values. Yeah, because we are talking about ethics, we are talking about values. Right? So conservation is really about values. And the story of Melaka is not just beyond us. Why we bother to bring all these old stories put together, website, Facebook, is partly because of this kind of things. So the next thing to do, I think at the end of this project, the map should be go public, open to public. The story have to go into Wiki video. The video should go to YouTube. And let people hashtag that as much as possible. And second, we have to inform the educational institutions, the teachers, especially, the tourist guide, the tourist associations. Teach them how to tell the correct stories. Let the local community speak up. Give the voice to the voiceless. Hudson has done a very good thing by putting everything on the book, but book is dust and collecting dust. And it's expensive book to get. So we need to have a cheaper way to reach out. I don't mean that the Hudson book is very important, but we need more books like that. And we need to help people who have books actually to publish on digital format, for example. Make it an open source. Open up everything. Then we can have change and commitment in Melaka. Thanks. Okay, so I can call the reporting Pontius Pilate who sacrificed Jesus and washed his hands and quick test Caritas. So what is true? It's up to us now. We're talking about Melaka. In fact, actually we are examining our own science, the history. Thank you.